Yeah, I reckon it's time to shuffle just a few TNTs into this man's deck. Just a few. Just a small amount of TNTs. Reno Warrior. It goes by many names and is known by many people, but we have it all. We've got all the win conditions in this one. We've got Deep Miner Bran for the double battle cries, which synergizes very well with the Boomboss Tho'Grun. We have Polkelt to get to our fun stuff faster. We have this to get more copies. We've got Astalor. We've got the Crystal Tender in case we run into some ramp. Let's hope we find that. The Augmented Relic for more TNTs, because obviously we have that. We've got the Excavate package in here somewhere. There it is. We've got all the good stuff. Let's hop right into the games. Okay. We've got our first actual game here versus a Warlock. I reckon we keep the 3 into 4, toss these back. Try to get something nice and early that we can play. This is good in case it's Disco Lock. But I really hope it isn't for the case of content. Alright. Let's see what this guy's about, shall we? Could be, well, I was gonna say it could be Seedlock, but since he didn't play a quest, don't really know what it is anymore. He's gonna start off with a life tap. Very nice. Oh, we do find an early Astalor. I think we're just gonna hero power pass. Average play on turn 2. He's tempoing out a Renathal. I think, frankly, I'm just gonna mirror that. It's looking very, very nice. I think we put Xavius down next turn. He hits us with a Popgar. Okay. That's a-okay with me. We're gonna find Deep Miner Bran here every single time, obviously. Not necessarily, no. However, I do like a big 3-mana Explodoneer, which we can pair with an Astalor next turn. That looks like fun. We're gonna smack into that. He might rip Sludges here. Looks like he will. Yep. That's fine. A-okay with me. Just saved 8 damage face. Into a Mixologist. Yeah, this is looking like some Reno Warlock slop. Love to see it. Not quite so sure about the Astalor anymore, considering nothing really is at 2 HP. Could play city defenses, but I really want to get this Explodoneer down. So I think what we do is we, for hand space, coin out the Traveler with the Explodoneer. And it does have lifesteal on it too, which is very, very, very nice. And we get a bomb in there, which is 5 damage eventually. Love to see it. Next turn could be the Burrow Buster, could be city defenses, depends on the trades that he makes. Could very well be an Astalor. We could also rip from the depths, see what's on the bottom. Wing Welding. Okay, he's gonna discard his Mutanus. That's fine with me. Oh, he's gonna rip an Altar of Fire. Polkelt, that kind of stings. Crystal Tender is fine. He destroys a Sargeras, which is massive for us. That is absolutely huge. Yeah. Since nothing's on the board, I reckon we play this. Find what's on the bottom. Aftershocks is kind of nice, but I think I want the Rat into this. Forge this. That way we can destroy whatever comes out of his hand. That's fine. That is a-okay. Do we rip a free rat here? Could very well just be this. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's do that. Since he just did discard a Mutanus, I don't really think he has anything too big in hand. I think we rip it next turn, in case he has any other big plans. Okay. That's fine. That is fine by me. Reno. Really, really nice here. However, I think the play is, yeah, play the Astalor into Bellowing Flames. Yeah. Yeah, no, I like that. I'm tempted to bounce the Astalor. I think I will, actually. Just get a second one of them. I like it. I like it a lot. That way, if we can find our Bran, we have a very good win condition here. I was expecting a Ticketus, but that is perfectly fine with me. We do have a 7-mana Ziliax we can use. We've also got our Reno in case he decides to hit us with a really big board. Burrow Buster clears the Bran otherwise. Works very, very well. Let's see what he discovers off of this. Okay, it doesn't tell us what the Dark Gift is. That would be kind of cheaty. Yeah, he does just do that. That's fine. I mean, it's calling to me. Let's see what's in his hand now. Oh, that's a big one. That is a nice and big one. Yeah, I think... Could also just play the Zephyrus. Yeah, I think that's the plan here, though. We might still be able to play the New Heights, depending on what we find. Let's see. 5 damage to all. Yeah. Yeah, no, I like that. Now we can guarantee get everything off the board. Let's trade that in. Cool. We're in a really good position here. Still got our double Astalors, still our Reno, still our Ziliax. Gigafin. Interesting play. But again, that is a-okay with me, since we have loads of good plays. That does have charge, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's fine. 7 damage really isn't all too much. Since we can heal up with the Ziliax here. I would like to find a way to do 2 extra damage to that, so we can get our minions back, but I do not think that is possible here. Yeah, I think play is just this. Are we finding a rock? No, I got a better play now. Right, let's get our minions back.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Yep. Yeah, no, I like that. That's good. I like that a lot. We've got 2 armor Astalors. We can rip this next turn alongside a Ziliax in case we need some immediate healing. We also do have a 2-card advantage here, which is really nice. I really do like that. It's looking like he's just going to play a big board clear here. That is fine with me. Didn't really care too much about anything that was on the board right now. We are going to find another Excavate, which is looking quite nice. I think I will play this. Sure, okay. Next turn can be an Astalor into something else, although I really would like to find my Bran so we can double up on these and get extra value. It's fine by me. Yeah, destroying that Sargeras earlier really, really was massive. That means he doesn't have any capability to just poof away our minions. Oh well, it's 1 less. Sure, most definitely is running a Reno of some sort, if not both. What is that? My Elec! That was supposed to be mine! No, that's still fine. That's still fine. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse here. We do find a Brawl, which doesn't really do much for me at this current stage. Yeah, no, I think we just start ripping these. Maybe we play a Ziliax just to get some board presence and you bait out a Reno of some sort. I like that. And we can get some healing up on it as well. Good plays. Good plays. Are we threatening lethal? We're threatening one off lethal, which is kind of scary with this, if I can count correctly, yeah. Dark Skies, that's fine. He doesn't clear anything with that. Hellfire does clear it, though. That does deal extra damage to him, which I like. It threatens up another possibility of extra Astalor damage. Cold Light Oracle is really good for some card draw, so I think we just hit this. That way we get to mill a card off of him next turn as well. Yeah, let's play this, and we can forge this. Now that does threaten lethal next turn for us. Next turn with Astalor. Worst case scenario, if he happens to get rid of that one, he does play the Reno. That is fine. That is fine. It allows this game to go on for a bit longer, and we now do definitely have a significant card advantage, which I really like. He is going to take out the Oracle here, deal a bit of damage to the Astalor. I don't think he has a way to clear this, so we can push 8 damage face. We are also 2 excavates away from getting the Ox, but I would really like to find the Bran. But I think another opportunity has just presented itself for us so graciously, so I'm going to play this. I think that was definitely very positive for us. Do we need spells? I think I would rather have minions in attempt to find my Bran, so we're going to hold off on this. I think we're just going to hero power and then hit him in the face for 8. Oh, that is very nice. Finally does draw the bomb. It's looking very good for us here. Okay, he does play the Rin. That is very tempting to play our Reno now, because I do not want to get my cards destroyed. And since we do have such a big card advantage, spells cost more, that's fine. I was kind of hoping to play this alongside the Reno, but that's a-okay. Yeah, it's looking like this. And then give us, I was going to say card draw, but that works too. That's very nice. More board presence. Love that. We do have to wait another turn to rip this for the minions, but that is fine. We're 6 cards ahead of him. Not really anymore, though, considering he's going to shuffle a bunch of stuff in. I would like to find my Bran soon, because I do want to Boomboss him this game. It's going to be really, really good for me. He's going to rip out the health drink, that's fine. We can whip out Ham, and attempt to eat something. Okay, well there goes our Astalor. Inspire, destroy, random minion for each player. That's a good way to control it for us. We're going to draw some cards off of this. Ooh, we do find the Bran, as well as a totem. Let's draw 2 more, and then do a bit of refreshing. We do find a blast charge, that's an extra excavate. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Right, double battle cries for the rest of the game is really nice for us. Hopefully he does not find his movement that destroys my deck, that's fine, take anything you want. This would be kind of sad because that is extra boom bosses, but that is a-okay. We've still got some bounces in our deck. Taking an excavate for him would not really do anything for him, but it would hinder us quite a bit. But that's fine. We can take out his Theatar this turn with this, as well as a hero power. What did he take? He took my ham. That's fine. He can't really play it this turn anyway. Rat. Sure. Okay. I don't know how much I like that anymore. Actually, no, this is fine. Because we can hit this into this, and that's going to clear both of those. We can hit that face. Don't really want to do that yet. So we're going to play this. How many minions do we have left? Okay, it doesn't tell us. Hopefully this hits Boomboss. It does hit the Boomboss as well as an Excavate. Love that. Now, we don't want to give him any more card advantage, so I think the play is just to Heavy Plate. Then we're going to play the Cobalt Miner. See what we can get off of this. We do have the Ox, which is a really good board to clear for next turn. Yeah, no, I reckon we just sit on that. It doesn't really matter what we mill here. Nothing in our deck really matters all too much anymore. And he's already used up his Theatar, so he cannot take either of these. The next play could be Ox into Sathrovar, or if the Boomboss survives, we can do that. He does find a never-ending 1/1. This is fine. He's only got 3 cards here, one of which is my ham. Other one is a health drink, and he has 2 of those left, so we can deal 6 guaranteed damage to it. I reckon the Boomboss is fine just to rip here. Yep. Yeah, that's looking a-okay. Otherwise, we could try to Ox now as well, but I think we save on it for now. What do you do? Sure. Oh, we hit a T.N.T. Nice. Hit the health drinks. Perfect. Okay. Let's keep it going, keep it coming. Nice. Ham the Hungry is very, very fine. Okay. Sure. That's fine. He does get rid of the rest of our deck. As long as he does not top deck kill Jaden, we are all good here. And this doesn't actually end up eating anything. So, the game plan now, we can get rid of this, push 9 damage face, and then we can Sathrovar for loads of extra copies of Boomboss Tho'Grun. We will mill one here, but that's fine. We have 2 extra ones in hand, and we are threatening loads and loads of lethal on top of lethal. There we go. That's the win. GG's, Mr. Dreadnought. GG's. Okay, we've got our second game into a warrior. I really like this into warrior. Keeping Polkelt, that way we can guaranteed get to our Boomboss, as well as our Deep Miner Bran early. I think this is fine. We can use the city defenses to counter early aggro in case it's Pirate Warrior or something of the sort. We will see what he has to offer. He has Renathal, which takes out most aggro possibilities, which I really like. He didn't mulligan his leftmost card. Could be some sort of quest, which it is. He is playing Taunt Warrior. That is so cool. We're gonna obviously discover something amazing here. Whoa. Oh yeah, no, we're taking this. We're taking this. 2 Kargath Primes. This will disable our Reno. Or our Zephyrus, rather. But I think that is a-okay. We're gonna trade this in Find the Brawl. Very good. And then I think we might just play the Polkelt here. Since we do have loads of anti-aggro as well as this Rat, which we're not necessarily going to play just yet, since all of his minions in hand are quite large. Our next draw will be Ziliax. We will get, hopefully, a Reno quite early. That way we can clear his board. He's going to Bellowing Flames it. That's fine by me. Now I'm not quite sure I want to put this down all just yet, because that will reshuffle our deck. We can even play it alongside the Elec to get extra copies of Kargath Prime. Which, frankly, that sounds like a pretty good play. He's just gonna keep playing big taunt on taunt on taunt, and I would not expect anything less from him. We do find a Reno, which is really nice. I think we're gonna save on the Brawl here, and just hero power. Looks pretty good. Looks very good to me. Yeah. We are gonna get to find our Deep Miner Bran in just a few turns. Although we do need to clear up a hint of hand space here. Yeah, but I think the Brawl is looking rather good this turn. City Defense is putting in work, letting us take no damage. We're gonna play the Brawl. Maybe I should have played the Rat first. It's fine. That survives with 3/3 lives, that's a-okay. We're gonna play this. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. The Reno is online next turn. I might just use Sleep Under the Stars for some draw here, to find our Bran. I was questioning, how does he have that? It was through the flunky. He does complete his quest. He is going to manage to get the weapon and hero power active. Fine by me. We do find the Boomboss here. And I think we can afford to take a beating considering we have Ziliax in hand. We're just going to draw 2 cards. We do find the Bran and the Ham. I mean, I reckon we just rip the Bran this turn. I think we're fine. He does have 8 extra damage. What is this? 27 plus 4, 31. That is actually quite scary, but I think we play it anyway. Hopefully the hero power goes into this. Worst case scenario, we've got triple Ziliax or Reno next turn. We've got it all. Lore Walker Cho. Okie dokie. What? Was this generated? No, he's just running this. He's just cooler than all of us. Yeah, no, I think it's time for a little Reno here. Get some armor, and then whatever he plays next, we can run 3 Ziliaxes into it. He doesn't have too many cards here, which is really good for us. Kind of wish I was running Ysera now, that way we could play the Elec into Boomboss immediately. But that's okay, because we can play Ziliax into this, and that does very, very well. Just healing for loads, and still have one big one with Divine Shield on the board. Yeah, next turn is definitely looking like Ham the Hungry to eat some big minions from his deck. That heads into one of my Ziliaxes. That's a-okay. Tell you what though, I want to greed it out just a little bit. We're gonna do that, and then play another Taunt, just to mess with him a little bit. We're gonna run this into this for the immediate healing. And hopefully this does get to live. Wait, sure. Arch running the Sword Eater. Don't hit this. Nice. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't have any rush. Looking good. Looking fine. Looking perfect. Yeah, I reckon it's time to shuffle just a few TNTs into this man's deck. Just a few. Just a small amount of TNTs. Oh, and that's it for him! Well played. Well played, Mr. Celtico. Okay, into our next game, into a Warlock. I think, again, against this, we keep the city defenses. We're going to toss back these two. Playing Dirty Rat into Warlock has never exactly been the smartest thing in the past. We do manage to find a Fortify, which I definitely do like.
I see you brought guests.
Very nice. We do find extra armor. It is only a 30 list, which means this is most likely, yeah, Disco Lock. Okay, so we just need to find our board clears. Each and every single one of our board clears. He's going to discard his Soulfire here, which is an interesting play. He's going to find the Walking Dead. That's okay. Sathravar is not exactly what we want to see right now. We're just going to play this. Bulwark is such a huge pickup here. Definitely. Yes. I think we play Fortify into the Imp, because that allows us to generate armor. He discards one of his tiny knights, which is very nice for us. Sanitize is also a massive pickup. We're gonna rip this. Generating armor for us and killing his minion. This is a bit scary. Let's see what he will discard. Soul Barrage is not very good for us. Running Furnace Fuel. Okay, I mean, that is extra card draw. That is for sure extra card draw. I think City Defenses here is just, in every case, better than the Cobalt Miner. We're gonna do that. Just put down a few taunts. Hoping that he cannot clear them just yet. Soulfire is fine. Sketch Artist. It's an interesting minion to run in Disco Lock. He is down to 10 cards right now. I mean, obviously he didn't draw anything useful off of this, right? Never. Nice, that's big. That's really big. Battlecry, so I'm gonna cop it with Lifesteal. I mean, it just doesn't get better than this, does it? It just doesn't get better. We're gonna forge that. Just in case we need a big and instant board clear. Still got the Bulwark of Azeroth. He's gonna discard a Soul Barrage. Hit this just a few times to give it some attack. Nice. That's big. That's very big. That way this kills this. Fist of Jaraxxus. Okay. Deal 4 damage to face. Love to see it. He is ripping through his deck at light speed right now. At absolute light speed. Ham the Hungry is just huge here. We're going to play it. Find out if he still has any minions left. Eating a Golem. Nice. Very, very huge. He's going to discard 2 random cards. 1 Fist of Jaraxxus. What else did he discard? Another Sketch Artist. Those haven't really done too much for him. He's going to discard his Solarium. Okay, I mean, I'm fine with just... I'm fine with taking no damage. Tell you what. We're going to Excavate. Give a minion +2/+2. Yeah, no, I think I'm just going to get some armor here. I think we just get some armor. Next turn we can rip this. A big, or 2 big 6/6s with Lifesteal. He does have extra Soul Barrage to get through my Bulwark. But I mean, that's a-okay. We've just got all the value. He's gonna play that without the thing. Zephrys is really nice here, but I think we just play this. Save the Zephrys for another time. He is almost completely out. So unless he is running Kill Jaden, which most Disco Locks do not tend to run, then I think it is over for him. I think it is fully over. Actually, correction, I think it has been fully over. We find an Explodineer. I mean, that's just the icing on top of the cake, isn't it? Yeah, obviously we play this. Let me give this some extra stats. You know what I could do? He's only showing 11. You know what? Sure. Sure. Let's just... Yeah. Yeah, let's just rub it in just a little bit. Toss a bomb in there for extra damage. Very nice. He is fully out. He has no more resources. The man is out of gas. He plays Soul Barrage. That's fine. Yeah, that might have been 2 more Soul Barrages. I do not know. Platosaur does nothing for you except give you damage, my dude. Boneweb Egg. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna play Zephyrus here. See what we can find. What are you... Dude, Zephyrus is on something today, my guy. Zephyrus is for sure doing something. We're gonna take this. We're gonna deal 4 damage there. Get a little bit of armor. He's gonna keep fatiguing. I think we've got this one in the bag. Yep, that's gonna be Soul Barrage number 1 into Soul Barrage number 2. He's gonna hit us twice. Yep, and that's over for him. Well played, Joy Ooh. Well played. Well, that was that for win condition T.N.T. Boomboss Tho'Grun Warrior. If you enjoyed, do not forget to hit that like button and press the subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. And have a very good day. Bye-bye.